Hello, today we are going to speak about the properties of matter. A property is considered as a specific characteristic of a substance. There are different classifications. The first one is intensive and extensive. An intensive property doesn't depend on the amount of matter that is presented in the sample. For example, if there is a glass with boiling water, it will be at the same temperature as a swimming pool with boiling water. In contrast, the extensive properties depend on the amount of matter that is presented in a sample. For instance, if you weigh a shoe, you are going to obtain a number. If you do the same with two shoes, the weight will increase. The second classification is physical and chemical properties. When we measure a physical property, we aren't changing its chemical structure. For instance, if I get the volume of a substance, in the end, the sample will be the same. In contrast, when we obtain a chemical property, its chemical structure will be affected. For instance, if I wanted to get the heat of combustion from the oil, at the end of the experiment I will have different substances instead of oil. The last classification is qualitative and quantitative ones. In a qualitative property, we could observe it, but we couldn't measure it with a numerical result. An example of this is the odor. We are unable to measure it with a number. In a quantitative property, we can quantify it and we could be able to obtain a numerical result. For example, the distance is reported with a numerical value. Here, there is the bibliography if you want to read more about the topic, and we see you in the next class. Bye bye.